Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video I will be teaching you how to play Franz Liszt La Campanella, and this is part 1. The first thing that you should know is the G sharp minor scale, and it's like this. Knowing that is going to allow you to understand how Franz Liszt combined this melody that he took from a concerto from Paganini, and we have this. The next step would be analyzing that melody and starting to play it in octaves. Why do I say that? Because the octaves is going to teach you how to be relaxed within the piece. So we're going to play the same melody with an up-down movement. So we play this. Notice that I keep my hand relaxed at all times. So practice like that so you could gain this kind of motion up and down with a loose wrist. And each time you go down on the key, you make sure that you keep enough pressure to hold the notes but not press too hard. That means you don't keep grabbing this, you are relaxed right after. With that, we could start understanding the first passage. So you have the piece starts like this. So if we have the octaves, we notice that we went up and down. So when you play these two notes, even though if it's with the fourth finger, you go down on the thumb and up. It is true that it's also a rotation from here, from the thumb to the D sharp. And I let go completely of the thumb over there. Then here we start. And like I said, of course you kind of stretch that far. And you get the idea that all these notes should be taken with the same movement as these two notes. And then we start dealing with somewhat larger intervals, but the movements are the same. So you do down, up, down, up, down, up. Same here, down, up. Same here, down, up. And it starts over. The next step would be trying to add a little bit of rotation to that. So when you play here, you think a little bit more down, but also turning. Down and also turning. So down, down and turning towards the top note. See how I rotate all the time? So here, I rotate, put the thumb close to the key, play, open, rotate again, down also, and go back. There's a couple of things. Always keep in mind that as soon as you play, you should be relaxed. If you're tense, then you're gonna get stuck, you can't play this. So play and make sure that the thumb keeps enough pressure but not grabbing onto the key. We're trying to use gravity as much as possible. When you go to this section that the intervals start to get wider here, it's common that people start getting tense. So what you need to do is for each interval that gets wider, you will need more pressure to get you back. See, I press a little more here. A little more. This one is the widest. So I have to really take it so I could get here. If I play too light, and as you can see, I play too light, I don't have the energy to go back. So I'm gonna miss this one for sure. So I have to give it more emphasis. And it happens to match the melody. So dun dun dee dun dun dee dun 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 dee dun. It matches the rhythm we're playing. That's very important. The piece is written in 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when we have 6 eighth notes, the first and the fourth beats are strong beats. So that's gonna also help you. For instance, let's say if I play it in octaves again, I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Notice that I take a little pause in between. When I play it fast, it's not going to be noticeable. So when I play this with the actual notes, I take a little moment on the first and the fourth beat, even though when I play it fast, you're not going to notice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hope you get the idea. Let's talk a little bit about the introductory part. Now that you know how to play the octaves loose, you could add the introductory part. So basically we have 3 here, 3 eighth notes, 1, 2, 3, and 3 eighth notes answer on the right hand. This could be measured too. We simply have octaves there. The only thing you have to do is keep them loose, like I talk about on the other section. And what we do is this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. And then the etude begins. Now, this should be very light. This is pianissimo, so we have 1, 2, 3. And you could start lighting up. I will not put pedal myself because I see an staccato note there. So that's why I don't put pedal, but a little bit is possible to do it. Now, when you start, you always have the melody on the thumb. So you start. Same. Then you have a C sharp there. You could take that with the left hand. So here, the theme was like this. Now we have a turn here. This chord, which is a G sharp minor, going up and switching. So we have this down up on this rotation. Then these two notes, also move them around in twos. Then we switch. Same here. Those are two movements. So left, right, left, right, left, right. So it's very simple. Same movement. So, and you do an up-down movement. You could add a little accent. Okay? So, the second part is the same. It's just adding that C sharp when you do descending. Let's do a little bit of the second part. There. summarize the movement, remember, up-down movement. Larger intervals require more energy, so you have to play the thumb a little stronger. Like this one. You need way more energy to get here. And that's it. Remember here, rotation again, etc. So we have the introductory part. And then the etude start. Ways to practice this. What I like is, because I'm going up down movement, I like to emphasize the melody. So I'm gonna go down, strong, light, with accent. So the thumb, emphasize, and the top note as an extension of that. I want to emphasize the melody, but not the top note for now. Same here. So I emphasize every other note. I could also do the opposite. I think these require two types of accents. We have two notes, so we emphasize the melody. We could emphasize the top note. So we could do this. So this is done just, it's not musical because we want to keep this light, but it's done so we could play that D sharp very lightly. But in here we're emphasizing, but we don't want to do that eventually. We want to bring the melody more than the other section. So you could do it as an exercise. I always say the technique works well from opposite, so try to do that. The other thing is we could do rhythms. So we could do quick, slow and fast movements. So let's say we play this D sharp slow, and now we go quick. Quick to the next one. Same. Here there's not that note, but I like to play it to finish off the phrase. So you could do the same, you could do the opposite. It repeats. So once the interval gets wider, remember to, as soon as you play this, you try to close your hand all the time. So if I play B, I close the hand. Even though it's not possible to close all the way because you have to play the next one, try to close the hand. Okay? As far as the harmony goes, we are in G sharp minor. And what he does is bring it up here. And he plays G sharp, D sharp and B. Then that's his inversion. Then we go to D sharp major. All of these chords come to the scale. You have those two notes, which is an E diminished, G sharp or E major, B diminished, and back. And he repeats the same. G sharp minor, inversion. Notice that they're the same notes. D sharp major. Same notes from before, E diminished, G sharp minor, D sharp 7, and it goes back. So we could play that background like this. Repeat. Now we could play in octaves. We could do this. we do is put it all together with the real notes. I hope this video was helpful, and if you enjoyed, subscribe. Thank you very much.